What is up, everyone? This is Janek. So, how's everybody doing tonight? I want to talk about a review on a movie. I like to review movies. I'm a movie critic. Once, almost every week, I usually go to the movies and I see a movie that I prefer to watch. And this week, I happen to see RoboCop. I know I'm late on that shit. Do not fucking judge me. Yes, I went to go see RoboCop yesterday, and I have to say about that movie. I heard it's a reboot. I don't know why they insisted, because the first one was fucking awesome. I mean, Alex Murphy in the first movie was a rookie cop. He got transferred to that department. First day on the job, gets blown the fuck away by Red Foreman and his crew. Man, and he survived all that until Red Foreman shot him again in the head. But at that point, then they rebuilt him into the part machine and part man we all know and love, RoboCop. Now, in the future, this is 2014, right now, they make this reboot called RoboCop. And I have to say that I'm not exactly pleased with it for the following reasons. First of all, the main actor, the person who they chose to play RoboCop, is not even heard of. Well, not from anybody who watches movies like that, but he does have some movie history, because he's recent. He's very recent, so I guess I really can't crack on him like that. But hey, RoboCop in this movie he can run, he can jump pretty high. This nigga has two guns. He has his standard big ass, I'm not really sure what to call it, like his regular gun, and he has like a fucking minigun on him as well. This nigga has a motorcycle. This nigga does his own fucking stunts. Oh, and you know how much in the first RoboCop, the original RoboCop, how RoboCop had trouble with Ed 209, because Ed 209 was superior to him, because he had more firepower and shit, and could take a lot more hits. Well, in this movie, this nigga goes and faces 3 Ed 209s. Nigga goes. I'm like, first of all, I think they made RoboCop more flashier in this movie than the previous movie, because I'm more used to him going like, dooku, 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 like he's walking like that. I'm used to him like that. He's like this. Serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law. That was his 3 main directives. They don't even mention that shit in this movie. Also, in this movie, we have Samuel L. Jackson, who is a news host, I believe, called Pat Novak. Samuel L. Jackson, his presence on screen brings the audience in. In this movie, he does the same thing, except for I kind of feel like he was more supportive to like the rich people rather than the majority of the people that are not as rich. Like, he was like pretty much pro, let's have robots all around us protecting us. Sure, some people might agree with that, but at the end of the day, he says robots are not corruptible. Wrong, nigga. It's called someone could just hack, if it was possible, and a hacker, a really good hacker, probably could hack an Ed 209 with a fucking iPhone, okay? Please do not tell me that robots are corruptible like humans are. Humans are corruptible too. The difference is not by being hacked, it's by money. So, like the rich douchebag in that movie, the guy, the CEO of OCP, pretty much manipulative bastard, wasn't he? He was all about the money, and so was his 2 cronies, this woman and this other guy. Not heard of actors. I've never seen these actors before in my life. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? Also, if you don't like flashing lights, or you get seizures from flashing lights, this movie is not for you. Yeah, like flashing, like what? And it's like most of the scenes when he's like shooting everybody, it's like a fucking video game. You could have made this into a video game. That should probably fucking sell, But yeah, like I was going back to what I was previously saying about RoboCop versus 3 Ed 209s. They call him ED 209. Like, you had to fucking ruin it. It clearly says Ed 209. And Ed 209 is built like built, like he's like Ed 209 is a fucking machine, like a war machine. You see that fucker coming, you don't even try to pull out a gun. Also, in the beginning, the beginning scene didn't really make much sense because it showed people in a Muslim society, and they had suicide bombers, and yeah, that really didn't make much sense to me. I don't know why they even put that scene in the movie, because that was irrelevant, because they should be talking about what happens in Detroit, because that's where the movie takes place, in Detroit. The movie didn't make much sense to me, and I would not recommend anybody to see it. The best part of the movie is at the end, where Samuel L. Jackson says one of his famous words. You know what his favorite word is. I don't have to explain it to you. You've seen a lot of his movies. You know what the fuck it is. Yeah, so in all specs, I give RoboCop I'm gonna give that a 1.5 star. Hey, they could have done better on that. RoboCop is not meant to be flashy. It's a sci-fi flick, but be original about it. Come on. Niggas doing wheelies into fucking buildings, taking out checking out 3 Ed 209s. Please. Ed 209 has mad armor on himself, as well as laser sighting, machine guns. But as far as maneuver, I can't say the fucking word, maneuverability, yeah, RoboCop has that down packed, no problem. Yeah, I mean, and most of the time you see RoboCop without his visor on, so it's like, what the fuck? Why are we seeing his face? Why is he talking normal? You know? He's supposed to sound like the machine. He didn't sound like anything like a machine. This guy was making wisecracks and shit. RoboCop. Go ahead if you want to watch it. It's your decision to watch this movie, but I'm letting you know that you may not enjoy it. This is Jeanette Soul saying be yourself and be random and don't let anyone else tell you different. Peace.